That's what I think Christianity could use right now. Not more alarmist Christians talking about how they, the left, the Marxists, the Democrats, the immigrants, the others, how they are going to ruin us. No, those are specks. Rather, we need lumberjacks like Cyprian, Salvian, and Bonhoeffer who help us to extract the logs from our eyes, to purify us, we who are so often the false prophet. For if our eyes are healthy, our whole body will be full of light. But if our eyes are unhealthy, our whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within us is darkness, how great is that darkness? The world needs light, not walled-up cities on distant hills. But for our light to shine, our eyes have to be opened to those in despair rather than busheled by our closed eyelids. And for our light to shine, we must remove the logs from our eyes. Let us open our eyes and read Jesus' writing in the sand, and let's drop our stones. In this way, the answer to Christianity's historical rage against the Mattachine, a rage against homosexuality, ought to become something else. If I can run with the cheesy wordplay theme here, maybe we could call it rage against the deus ex machina, as Bonhoeffer mentioned. Followers of Yahweh have long been good at becoming false prophets through self-righteousness, moralism, and consequentialism. We justify all kinds of evils in God's name. When a situation is hard, rather than bear cross, jump into the fray, and do what's right even when it hurts, rather than endure, even at cost to ourselves, we evoke God's name rather than live his lifestyle. But this deus ex machina isn't God's MO. God is a God of time and processes and rarely snaps his fingers to get things done. That's because God isn't a God who objectifies. He doesn't seek to instantaneously fix. Rather, he seeks to fulfill and to disciple through relationship. We often have to go through the sea, to the cross, and endure the suffering in order to get to the resurrection and the promised land. There's no deus ex machina there, though God is always Emmanuel, and he is always preparing the way and going before us. The conservative Christian church would have done well to rage against the deus ex machina in relation to the gay community, to have entered into the suffering with them when nobody else heard their cries, or to have sat with them while they were dying, or when nobody loved them as they were. Those wouldn't have been easy answers. It wouldn't have produced immediate results. It wouldn't have fixed anything or resolved the problem. But they sure would have testified. Christian, you are the soul of the world. Testify.